viewers, and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to continue the darkest Hearts of Iron game TRP mod, game as Germany. And we have a few cores here and Alsace-Lorraine. When the last episode transpired, we have built up and the war with Poland has started. So in this episode we are of course going to beat Poland and we will see what else will happen. Of course Poland is not going to be too much of an opponent, as I outnumbered them with a raw amount of divisions, plus I have a significantly better army than they do most likely, and a better doctrine, so they're not going to be too much of an opponent. What I'm going to do is form a few units here, well, a few army groups of sorts, and I'm going to utilize them to not have a command stack limit that will of course make my offensives far less effective than they should be. Unfortunately, before the war started, I did not reinforce my army fully. I severely underestimated... Oops, they did not start moving out. I severely underestimated how slowly my army is going to reinforce. So unfortunately, I started everything with less than reinforced troops, to put it lightly. War. The country is at war. Government calls the reservists. Oh, that's good. Okay. We have succeeded in Katowice. I probably destroyed a few garrison divisions here and there, which is very nice to see. So from Poznan we're going to attack Tchekhistova, and I unfortunately can't give an extra command to attack Bydgoszcz, but oh well. So let's attack Torun for now with these divisions, so that they don't take more of Ostprussen than they can. I mean, I can of course give it to them, however, I would rather not do such a thing. So we have researched something, so I'm going to start researching maybe 19 for these mechanized division, since we can start producing them finally. So I'm attacking here in Torun with my infantry army. And my armor division here in Bydgoszcz is completely losing, so we're not going to use them to attack the Poles. In Teschen, they're completely surrounded here, and due to them not having supplies to combat me, they're in a pickle, to put it lightly. So our army is having a little bit of trouble here in Torun, since apparently river crossing is quite a significant modifier in this mod. I have underestimated a little bit, but hey, it happens. Okay, Ostprussen is now united and the Polish corridor is practically ours. Alright, these divisions did their job extremely well, which I'm happy to see. Oh, potentially maybe these tanks can go to Warsaw. I really don't see how this could be a bad idea, because I want to take Warsaw as quickly as possible. Alright, so this is how the offensive plans are going to look. We're not going to focus too much on encircling their units, since the Poles there, there's just no need. General died in service. Oh, that's a bit of a rip. There's no real need to try hard here, it's only Poland. So I'm not going to, you know, go super duper when it comes to encircling Dutch soldiers, since they have insane numbers to match me, and yeah, so on and so forth. Instead we might even potentially encircle them here in Siedlce, which would be quite cool to witness and experience. Just cut them off completely from their country. Okay, the Soviet Union has invaded. We are storming Warsaw right now, as you can see. We are suffering worse casualties than the Poles against us. Well, that's not really going to be much of a factor. There we go. We have encircled and destroyed a lot of Polish divisions. And I can't annex them. Oh, I haven't taken Lublin yet. 1 second. There we go. Lublin is ours. We got encircled in Lvov, but that doesn't matter at all. Poland is now ours. We did not lose Ostprussen in the process, so we're in a really good position. What I'm also going to do is add a few more infantry divisions for construction, since I don't really want to lose the gearing bonus. And what I forgot to do here is start building a submarine fleet. So, okay, I'm researching stuff normally, so I'm going to find these regular sub-U-boys. Here they are. I'm going to start building approximately 45. They're quite cheap to make. So let's start off with this. Okay, Eastern Poland to the Soviets, I'm completely fine with that. What I'm going to do for now is reinforce my troops, since I have not done that as the war started. And I'm also going to put infantry divisions on the coastlines everywhere, since I don't want the allies being a pain in the butt and navally invading me everywhere they can. Also going to reinforce these dudes in Polotsk. Alright, I'm going to start slowly try to redeploying my army against the Benelux. Okay, once I try to redeploy them, I can start slowly but surely working on organizing them. It won't be a difficult task at all, I just have to do it. So now what this period is called is the Felony War, where Germany and the Entente practically stared at each other all of this time and did not really make a move. Also, what I'm probably going to start doing is to build AA guns in my country, because the bombing in this mod seems to be rather efficient and I don't really want to experience it much. So I'm just going to start building AA guns all over the Reich. There we go. They're going to take a while to make, obviously, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Gotta live with it. Oh, right, Panzer divisions. Okay, they can reinforce here in Cologne, and of course Mr. Hoth is the general commanding them. I'm going to maybe let them take a few casualties so that when they auto-upgrade, or rather when they reinforce, they'll upgrade into a new armored model, which would be cool to have. Extra energy production open, cool. Oh, a new SS division. I forgot about that. Well, we're going to get new SS divisions. Unfortunately, I'll have to reinforce them, but that is not a huge issue. Okay, can go to Aachen, and you can be a mechanized division. Well, you are a mechanized division, of course, but they can be a part of the mechanized division corps, rather. Alright. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay, I knew for the 4-year plan. Yeah, I got another event for it, so I went full central planning here in this mod, since central planning is very amazing when it comes to IC, stockpile, resource production, even decreases your consumer goods demand. The only real problem, in all honesty, is that I can't really utilize the money I have gotten in this mod. However, well, it just makes central planning all the more better, since, yeah, I can't use that money, so who cares if my money production just gets cut in half. So yeah, the bombing is affecting my areas a little bit here, but I can live with it. Also, I should probably make a few HQ divisions with engineers. Yeah, there we go. Some engineers. Since, as I've said, HQ divisions are quite powerful units, not by themselves of course, but what they do is just very amazing. Cash, carry, and lend-lease and TRP. So what this basically does is that if you build a navy and put in the Atlantic, the allies will get less lend-lease from the USA, and yeah, Mustache Man leaves the hall early. We can't have him die yet. Everything just started. At this point, also what I'll have to do is reinforce my armies as I build more and more units. That will be quite useful. Sadly, these... Oh, Condor Legion returns home, victorious, amazing. Yes, as I have... Oh, the Winter War, as I have said, it's a very good idea to split divisions and refuse transfer. Who cares? Finland's not gonna do well against the USSR. Now, what did I want to say? I forgot. Well, I'm of course going to reinforce my divisions and army here slowly but surely. Should probably remove Rommel from this army group and Rommel the field marshal, of course, and get... Wait, maybe defensive doctrine. Wait, this person is better, since I want Rommel to command my panzer units. Where the heck is he? There we go. Rommel, the panzer field marshal. Should have probably not promoted him all the way forward, but hey, I make mistakes. So, I ain't perfect. Okay, some resource change. I'm building an okay amount of AA guns, but I should probably make a few more. It's not like it's going to hurt me. And I got the assembly line experimentation technology, so now we're going to get basic anti-air artillery for anti-air production bonus plus 5%. Since making it faster would be amazing, of course. Classic defense doctrine, so I'm getting extra stuff in Nuremberg. That's great. 1940 armored division. We need 1940 medium tank. Basic hospital system is a bit too early to research, so what can I focus on? Probably 1940s artillery to make my infantry divisions a little bit stronger. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, resource changes, more energy production everywhere, that's good. Oh damn. Oh damn, I'm using a lot of metal. Nobel Prize in Physics, Medicine, that's cool. Do I have any other ministers? I'm probably gonna get this person for extra resource production, since yeah, resources are a bit scarce here in the Reich. I lose a little bit of foreign I see while I am at it, but I don't really think that's too detrimental, if you know what I mean. Okay, these dudes in Koblenz, alright, they're well reinforced here. Okay, we're getting more and more units against the Western Front, which I like to see. So now we're going to get 19 for these armored divisions, and we're going to get Mr. Guderian to research them, since he's the best dude for doing so, let's be honest. Yeah, we have 100 industry and consumer goods. They're going to slowly but surely reduce, okay, the descent that we have. And afterwards I'm going to... Oh, yeah, the AA guns are starting to make a little bit of a difference here, if you could see by the little pop-ups that we're getting here, although by the millions of pop-ups we are getting here. There's more metal production in Wilhelmshaven, that's amazing. Ooh, unfortunately less rare mats production. That's a huge minus, but it is what it is. German catapult vessels. I'll get to that soon. I'm curious to see what it is. I'm also going to get deep logistics organization, since it does not seem that we have a crap ton of logistics, and I can imagine that keeping up with the logistics technologies will be a good idea. See, what the hell do we need now? To get 1940 SPRT, we don't need much, it seems. Where are engineers? I have to try to find them here. Not used to this tech tree at all. Makes sense, I guess. Actually, maybe we can get the ship assembly line, since I'm starting to build up a navy and I like my submarines out sooner. I'm of course not going to try to D-Day the United Kingdom. It's just not gonna work. Helm is revolting. I probably should have maybe put a few people to manage the partisans. Yeah, the partisan activity in Poland is going to hurt me a little bit. Okay, wait, Fort Lausa. And what are German cavalry vessels? And Rostock? I have no... Oh! Escort carriers, I see. Yeah, why not? Yeah, of course I'm not going to break the non-aggression pact with the USSR as Germany yet. It's just a stupid idea. Okay, I'm just going to get bombed instead by the UK. Nothing too bad. We can probably just also build a little bit of extra infrastructure in provinces that are getting bombed so that they recover quicker and the damage is much more minimal than it usually is. Okay, no, it's a bit early to get 1940 subs. Torpedo ops, a bit early for that. Capital maneuvers. Sure, why not? Naval logistics. They definitely can't hurt, I'd like to imagine. Okay, Hanover is getting no damage at all. That's epic. Oh, we got 1940s mechanized, so maybe what I'll be doing, which is a bit suspicious. Oh, I can make mechanized with medium armor. That's an interesting choice. But instead I'm going to make them with engineers. You may be looking at me a bit weird right now, but as I've said, river crossings in this mod are a little bit annoying to deal with, so maybe having this would help a little bit. Also, I'm going to stop producing the forts against France, since they just take forever to make and I don't really think they're too important to produce. Resource change, more stuff in Munich, that's very good, I'd like to think. Oh, there's one more panzer division here. Well, actually maybe they can go fight the partisans. I know it's a little bit overpowered to send a panzer divisions against some stupid partisans in Poland, but I have to do something against them. Otherwise, they're just going to keep bullying me. Yeah, time to just build a few more AA guns. Okay, Guderian has gotten the armored divisions that we also need, and I think I'm going to give these armored divisions... Actually, yeah, I'm going to give them the auto upgrade bonus. Since I don't think they're quite effective enough to get a good, well, not even effective enough, but they're worth getting a gearing bonus for. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but just trust me on this one at least. Okay, so these units here against France are going to be reinforced, or rather made into army groups, which is something that I like to see. We're also going to pull up down these 11 infantry divisions against the Netherlands, and they're gonna go to Wilhelmshaven. There you go, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, this is the main force that will punch into the Benelux. It looks a little bit less than ideal, but I'm sure we can make magic work. Yeah, the Allies are really trying their best to bomb me, but they're just not doing too good of a job. So I got a 1940 artillery, so let's start researching 1940 SPRT. Yeah, the bombing campaign that the Allies are performing here is a bit annoying, and obviously it's only gonna get worse. But yeah, the AA gun should be shooting them down. Yep, they probably are. Oh, it's also April, so maybe we can kickstart the war with France. My unit positioning is of course not ideal, and I think I'm also going to end the video off here. In the next video we're going to beat up the French. They're probably not going to be a difficult opponent against us, however, we shall see. So I hope you enjoyed the video, thank you for the view, and I'll see everyone in whatever else I plan on doing. Goodbye everyone.